Now, one of the teams that garnered some momentum late, that would be the Auburn Tigers. And no, your eyes do not deceive you as you look at this graphic. Auburn signed 2 5-star wide receivers, flipped 2 5-star wide receivers during this process. They flipped Cam Coleman from Texas A&M, and they flipped Perry Thompson from the Alabama Crimson Tide. That is a monumental feat for Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze knew that he needed playmakers on the outside. He knew that they just didn't have the weapons in order to compete. Their passing game was abysmal this year. I think that Hugh Freeze believes in Peyton Thorne. I really think he does. Or I think they would have pushed harder for a quarterback in the portal. I think he believes in Peyton Thorne and what he can do, but he didn't have playmakers at times. So they've got him now with Cam Coleman, 2 big physical wide receivers in Cam Coleman and Perry Thompson, and guys that will be able to produce right away for Auburn. Demarcus Riddick, also a big time flip. He flipped from the Georgia Bulldogs to the Auburn Tigers. So that the Deep South's oldest rivalry, with a little bit of extra incentive next time that gets played next year. So you're talking about Demarcus Riddick, a inside linebacker from Clanton, Alabama, that just decided that, hey, he wanted to stay in state. Many people thought he would flip to Auburn, flip to Alabama rather, but he went to Auburn. So Demarcus Riddick was a huge pickup, and another reason that Auburn had the number 7 class. And guys, Auburn was sitting well outside the top 10 a couple of weeks ago, and then just some late momentum, they were able to get up inside of the top 10. And Hugh Freeze is doing exactly what people thought that he would do, and be able to bring in quality players to Auburn. So there's a really, really good pickup and really, really good first full high school class for Hugh Freeze. Let's look at some other players. Another one, guys, and Walker White's been there forever with them, committed for a long time. They're really excited. He's out of Little Rock, Arkansas, 4-star quarterback. He really helped recruit a lot of people in this class, so I put him on the graphic. But, guys, this is Amaris Williams, and stop me if you've heard this before here in this show. He flipped from Florida to Auburn. So, my goodness, Florida losing recruits. I mean, and losing them late in the cycle. Poor Billy Napier and company. But Amaris Williams, he's the number 1 player in the state of North Carolina. A defensive lineman, 6'2 and a half, 265, can really be that kind of hybrid type guy along the defensive line and play multiple positions. Sometimes he can play down all the way to a 3. He can play out at a 5 technique, stand up a little bit if you need him to. So this is a guy who can do a little bit of everything with his athleticism. And I think that's something that Ron Roberts is really going to like to utilize there on the Plains with Amaris Williams coming over. They also got Joseph Phillips late from Georgia. Was going to all but get Joseph Phillips, and then late they came in and got him. Chris Taylor said, you know what late momentum means, and he's got a picture of that bag. Yeah, that's what it is. I will say this, and I'll go back to the screen. Auburn did a great job. Hugh Freeze did a great job, but my one bone to pick with Hugh Freeze is this man is a grown man, and he was complaining today about, you know what his complaint was? His complaint was that he had to stay up all night and play video games. Do you know what I would do to have that problem in my life, to be able to say, man, I had to stay up all night and play video games? I would love to have that problem. Okay, Hugh? So stop complaining. Those are what we call high-class problems, Hugh. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You're over there signing 5-star receivers. You're over there playing video games with guys. Don't worry about it. Just go about your business, and don't pour mouth over there, Hugh, because you got it going on. So I don't know, man. That is good. That's good stuff over there from Auburn.